Hello everyone, how are we doing? Hopefully you can hear me alright. I think. Maybe. I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up. Hello everyone. Oh, you can. That's quite loud. I'll turn that down. Okay, tell me if this is like loud enough or it's too quiet. You just let me know. Because that was quite loud. I'll turn it up there. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, this button? Hello! Hello everyone, how are we doing? I should probably now turn down the music as that's too loud. Oh, you can never win with these live streams. I'm not sure why the music button is so small. Hello, there we go. Hey everyone in the chat, how are we doing? Hashtag stop Kraz. He's not here, he's actually gone to bed. Technically we stopped him. Technically. 125. Alright, hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome, this is like the first stream we've done in ages. Yes, I'm facing myself with a gun at a minute. This is where we recorded the latest bit of Conley. Can I turn that down further? Can we just skip? Play this one actually. Play Squadron 42. Because the piano one sucks. There you go, it's better. Let's just quietly turn it down. Awesome. Alright everyone. Hello. Welcome to like the first stream in ages. It's literally been ages since we've streamed. Thank you to everyone who's joining the Discord by the way. Nice to have you in there. Which is very nice. Right, SC, it's this barn. Way, here we go. Way. Look at that lovely patch on the side. I don't know if people noticed in Conley, by the way. We actually have a patch of a Vengeance on the side here. It's very cool. I've also got to be careful of what I show you, because technically, this is a Conley world, but I've done some stuff in it. So, if you see anything, shh, I didn't show you. But how is everyone doing? Thanks for turning up tonight. It's got here good timing. I'm good. How about you? I'm alright today, to be honest. I've just been doing a ton of boring stuff this afternoon and this evening. YouTube will ban your account. Yeah, don't spam emojis by the way. Be careful because YouTube apparently been banning accounts for some reason. Not sure why. It's something to do with the thing again. So try not to spam too many emojis because YouTube will ban you. So be careful. What's that buzzing sound? It's probably the mic. It might be something wrong with it. Let me just bring a cable around there. If I pull the cable around this way, it might fix itself. If not, it's probably because I've not tuned in the thing where... Just ignore it for the minute, it's not too bad. Have you seen on my computer account? No. What's the song We Are Humanity? It's basically called We Are Humanity. It's by the Star Citizen soundtrack. If you search unofficial Star Citizen, then Humanity, it should pop up, so look for that one. Are you going to build a bigger, better defender? Not a bigger one, but we have built a better one. All I'll say is watch this week's Conley Lost as something different appears in it, shall we say. But watch it closely, because I'm very good at hiding stuff at the start, in the middle, or at the end. So I've hidden it somewhere, and it may not be at the end. So how buzzing me to think with drones invaded your home? Probably, to be honest. I mean, why not? YouTube's stupid. No, they're not. They do stuff. Sometimes they do stuff that's good. What's the song that says we're human? I just said it. What does the Latin on the Vengeance patch say? It might be Fortune favours the bold. I think so. I can't actually remember. I honestly don't remember. Anyway, today we're meant to be making a tank, so let's open some stuff up. I've got some upcoming stuff soon, which would allow me to... Or not allow me, but I basically need to make a tank. Is it called Brigada? I need to actually refresh my blueprints. When are you going to save Kraz? Soon. So for Conley Lost, we'll actually... I think we're about 3 weeks ahead for episodes. So, yeah. I think we're recording... No, when are we recording it? Oh, thank you for the game of funding $5. That's greatly appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Does the mod included? I don't think it did it? No, okay. Just SC being a dick, alright. Links to me on a song if I'm allowed to post links. No, you can't post links in the chat, unfortunately. But I think people can find it if they just search Star Citizen Humanity song. Now, the question is, how do I get in this tank? It's in there, isn't it? I love to make it difficult. Right. Oh, there we go. This is so weird. What's number 9 do? We're just driving backwards. Okay, cool. Can we aim at... Oh, we can. Nice. Okay, cool. So basically, I want to repaint this today. That's what I'm going to be doing. As well as blowing up fighters. Because, you know, it's a tank. We've got to blow up stuff. Ha! Take that, you green drone bastards. And yes, for those wondering, the green drones do use the same fighters as the shadows. So yeah, a lot of you were wondering that. This tank is really cool. However, it doesn't like driving very much. How do we turn? Is the turning arc just quite bad? Okay. Doesn't want to stop. Okay, try now. It is slightly turning, but not so much. Hey Jack, do you know why my planets fail to save? You need to contact SE support about that. Any issues have SE, contact Keen support. They're the best for you. I don't know anything about that. Well, I do know some stuff, but I'm not the SE support guy. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing today on stream is breaking the tank, because I've just driven the cannon into a wall. No, we're actually going to be repainting this tank, not breaking the front of it like that, because now I can't fire anything. Well done, Jack. We still got the Gatlins. Yay! Oh well, okay, cool. Right, let's paste in another one. There you go, and delete that one. Cool. Right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be answering some of your questions while painting this tank here. So I'm going to have a bit of a Q&A session today while I get rid of all this stuff. So fun fact, I actually had to rebuild the set, which you'll see for today's episode, there, because we forgot to film. We forgot to save a version of the world, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Okay, cool. Right, I need some redundant colour to start with. Clean armour. Yeah, that looks good. First wondering, this tank is made by Phantom Genesis X, and I believe it's called, the person's called Thunder41 on Discord. So Thunder graciously provided this tank, and it's going to be used for something soon, but I can't tell you just yet. But it's going to be fun, and I can't wait to share it with you. Cool, right, we need some red. Let's go to defaults. There you go, cool. Is the green drones or shadows? No, they are very similar, but they're not. How old are you? I'm 21 from last week? Yeah, from last week. Hey Cap Jack, who's the leader of the Green Drone fleet? You see him, Sage plays him. Can I join your Colony Lost series? Nope, we don't take random things like that because that would be weird. That would be really weird. How many episodes do you plan on releasing in Colony Lost? Probably 50, I'm thinking. That's my estimate. But alas, things change. I'm just adjusting my hoodie at the minute as it's got a fucking thing in the back of it. Ow. Will the drone team ever be joining the Colony Lost series? Yes, they have. Papal and Finchy are a part of the series, so yeah, the drone team have joined it. Essentially, the way Colony went is the teams are reabsorbed back into each other. So that's kind of how things have gone down. I know some don't really like that, but meh. Tough. Cool, I want to repaint aspects of this. Is this crucial to this being on here? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Okay. We are on dual paint, aren't we? Yeah, we can. Cool. So basically, I'm making an RWI tank today, but I'm taking Phantom Genesis tank and making RWI colours just because I don't have the time to make my own one, and Phantom Genesis has done a fantastic job of creating this one. So it's like, can I borrow this? And they're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, excellent. I'll tell you what I'm doing it for. And I'm going from there. So that's kind of what we've done. I'm getting a ton of YouTube notifications. Is that heavy armour? I think the tank has some heavy armour. This will mostly be used for filming, so yeah. When is SE coming out on Xbox? I don't know, but you should probably watch the stream, which is happening next week. That might contain some news, but I don't know. So yeah, I'd recommend watching that stream as it's going to be quite fun. I keep clicking up and going up. Do you think the other purple drone fleet will work if you destroy the green drone fleet? So in the lore, if you didn't catch up with it, the purple drones are kind of destroyed now and gone. They were reabsorbed into our fleet. So that's kind of how it's gone in there. How easy is Space Invaders play for beginners? It's not too bad, to be honest. But yeah, I know a lot of people are asking about that, but basically the way we explained is in the final Battle of the Colonies, or what I've called the Battle of the Colonies, the DOF were defeated, RWI got away, well not RWI, us, our group, which is Colonist Survivors, is how we've renamed it. We kind of retcon some stuff throughout the series, as you do in between stuff, and we introduced it for that. So the drone team technically are with us, so yeah, that's kind of how it's been done. What mods are in the series? I don't know off the top of my head. I know we're using Azimuth and stuff like that, but I can't remember otherwise. We use like quite a lot of stuff sometimes. So it's kind of hard for me to tell every single one off the top of my head. I think we're using Cult Command consoles as well. We use our own filming one for some stuff. So yeah. Can the green attack the drones from the first drones army from Colony? No. As it's explained, they're technically gone. I'm excited what we've got coming up with Colony, to be honest. It's going to be very fun. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. I'm glad, you know, I've brought the series back. This will probably be the last Colony series, I think. I know I said that with Wars, but I'm definitely sure this is going to be the last one. As I kind of got done my miniaturology in a way. It's like the Star Wars. Every generation has its legend. It's kind of the way I'm selling it at the minute. But it's been really fun though. How long have you been playing SE? Because you're really good. I've been playing SE since 2013. So I've been with it 6 years. So yeah. When I said the last Colony, I meant as a series, not the episodes. The episodes will continue up until like 50 or something like that. So you've got plenty of time to go yet. We've actually just been planning out episode 30. So, you know, we're way ahead of everything. Don't worry. Kraz escaped the Green Jones by building a golden mini waffle iron. Imagine that, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? A golden mini waffle iron. Jesus. That would be funny. Oh, I'm getting sent DMs. What if the purples didn't die and attack the Green Jones? Well, like I say, they're out of the question, essentially, so that's kind of where it's going from there. Would like to see more cinematics from Colin Lost? Any more coming up? Yeah, I've got tons more coming up. Sometimes they will appear in it, sometimes they won't. This session, so tomorrow and Sunday, has 2 great cinematics in it. Although some of the cinematics are short, they still technically are cinematics. So yeah, I know I was really proud of episode 1. What did you guys think of episode 1 of Colony Lost, by the way? I think it's my best series opener I've done to date, and I loved it, to be honest. It's fantastic. And regarding a rescue mission for Kraz, keep watching. It's coming. Technically, like I said, I film ahead of time, so I'm about 3 weeks filmed ahead of time. So I know what I'm doing, but I can't tell you guys yet because that would be spoiling it. I want to tell you, but it wouldn't be very fun if I did. I want a dark greyish. No, that's too light. That looks kind of good. Very nice. Episode 1 was epic. I'm glad you like episode 1. Yeah, it took tons of stuff to set up, to be honest. Like, I think we're doing a... it depends if you guys want to see it. Would you like to see, like, a Christmas podcast sort of thing? I'm thinking of doing that with some of the cast, sit down, discuss how the series has gone so far, and go from there. I think we're doing that going forward. So, obviously, elements of that. I think we're going to get, obviously, the core cast in, but also Chris, who's my effects guy, is going to come in, and we're probably just going to chat how we managed to make it, to be honest, which is going to be really fun. So that'll be cool. Can the Eclipse make a return at some point? Maybe, but I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. I know people would like it to return, but hey, it's not happening anytime soon, I can tell you that. There's too much stuff to do. Loved how I said there would be a Christmas special. Well, essentially that podcast will be. I've got a ton of stuff for Christmas. Are you going to play Space Engineers on the console? Maybe. I probably won't transfer content over to it. I don't know. I'm not a massive console gamer apart from Halo, and that's coming to PC soon, so bollocks for the Xbox. But yeah, I'll probably play it to show off the Space Engineers Xbox version to you guys, because I know I've kind of been at the forefront of the news for it, and pushing Keen to give us more news. So, I don't know. I'll probably play it so I can show it off to you guys, but I won't make massive amounts of content on it, because I'm not really going to be a fan of that. So yeah. Will there be a Vengeance Mark II? Unlikely. There are limits to console versions. Indeed there are, so don't expect the console version to be massively OTT. However, tune into Keen's gameplay stream next week. They're going to be showing off the gameplay, obviously. It's a gameplay stream. So tune into there and ask your questions in it. It's going to be quite fun, I hear. Is the tank going to be in Colony Lost? Maybe. How do you paint all the stuff? I'm new to the game, haven't worked it out. So basically to paint stuff, you press P. I'll move that away from my mouth. Press P, pick a colour. So in my case, let's do some red. And then just click the middle mouse button. There you go. Then do Shift P to select a colour from a block. And you've got from there. Simples. Am I still on clean armour? No, I'm not. There we go. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Whoops. There we go. I was wondering why I looked a bit dirty. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Looking forward to Friday. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. I answered 2 questions in one there. Yes, Xbox on SE is coming soon. Like I say, I've been talking to devs, like, releasing more stuff, so it's coming soon. How many mods have you installed? In this one, quite a few, to be honest. So, I'm just trying to moderate the chat at the same time. Make Castle sing 500 Miles for Christmas special. I think we've got some Christmas song stuff coming soon, but I'm not too sure what I can share yet, to be honest. There's some stuff coming. Also, can I turn this down? It's really too loud. There we go, cool. So like I say, if anyone has any questions, by the way, feel free to ask, as I'm kind of here to build some stuff and answer your questions as well. You're taking on Copper. Yeah, so the YouTube thing at the minute. I don't know, it's an interesting one. I'm glad someone asked this, because I was going to make a video on it. To answer the other person's question quickly, yes, I do have a public SE server. Click the Discord link down below. You can come and join it. It's discord.gg/CaptainJack. Come join us. We've got 2 public servers and a brand new supporter server launching Saturday. That's the supporter server for The Expanse. It's going to be quite fun. Jack, why don't you have others mod your streams? There's a couple of mods in the chat now, but just can't catch everything. So yeah, the Copper stuff, it's it's an interesting change. The whole idea behind it, I support. I support, children's privacy online. I think that's super important. We need to have that. It's how it's being handled is what I don't support, particularly because those who are making the law, the FTC and I think, is it councils, senators, whichever it is over in the US, those in charge of it, I don't think they understand how YouTube operates or the ramifications it'll have for YouTube creators and that part of the entertainment sector. Whether you like it or not, YouTube is a heavy part of the entertainment sector and industry as well. And it is its own industry, arguably. So I don't think they understand that. Now, luckily, I know a Roblox content creator who I was watching, I can't remember his name now, is going to be meeting with one of the US senators or commissioners, I don't know, whatever their titles are. He's going to be meeting with one of the guys behind it, basically, and chatting with them about it. So hopefully some change can come around. I don't know, it really depends how it handles. I mean, hopefully, I don't believe my content is made for kids. That's one strong thing. So I've selected that my content is not made for kids. Because I think I make my content for a mature audience. I don't make my content for an R-rated audience or anything like that. You don't see blood or gore on here. However, I'm definitely not a kid-friendly YouTuber. I wouldn't class myself as that. I don't think I make kid-friendly content. I like, having the swear word. We chat about adult topics quite a lot, like sex and just various stuff like that. Obviously not in detail. But therefore, I wouldn't say my content is made for... I'm aware I'm sinking, by the way. I'm sitting down in a chair. I wouldn't say my content is made for kids. I don't know. Would you guys agree with that? What do you think? Because I personally don't think so. And it's something I have to think quite a lot about. But I reckon my content is more made for, I'd say 18? 16 to 18 is kind of where I'd put it. And that's not kids. That's kids is predominantly, for this rule, it's under 13. I know some people say under 18 is kids. But for this copper rule and YouTube's new regulation, it's under 13. So that's fair. It depends on the series. I'd still argue against that. Okay, you could say like Let's Play series, where I play them more seriously, might be made for kids. But I'd say things like Colony and Survival and stuff like that is not made for kids. I wouldn't say 14 plus either. I'd say definitely a mature audience. Or 13 plus. I guess if you're answering this rule, then yes, it is 13 plus. But I definitely say my content's mature because we have swearing. We discuss war and things like that. I wouldn't say war, battles blowing up, killing people in video games is a series like that. Planet Wars is for kids. I disagree. It has a lot of swearing in it. I'd say it's for teens. If we want to like bring it down to that terminology, I'd say teens. I mean, I'm quite lucky because one of the bad things is I'm not going to like it. YouTube, basically, I've made the decision that my content's not made for kids. Now, YouTube have the power to overturn that decision should they feel my content is made for kids. Oh, fuck me, I'm 40. Hey, I had the realization when I turned 21 the other day, but I was like, whoa. But yeah, I don't know. Let me read you something a minute. I know many of you are interested in this, and we'll get back to building in a second, but I was just emailing my partner manager about this, and I want to read you something. So I'm reading from the official YouTube thing here, by the way. Preparing for these changes. So basically, ultimately, you know your audience best, and we rely on you to designate, in the YouTube studio, your videos as made for kids. If a creator attempts to avoid categorizing their content correctly, there may be consequences on the YouTube platform for that creator. So if YouTube deem that my content is for kids, even though I've voted against it, YouTube can basically stop serving personalized ads on content that is made for kids, whether designated by me or the classifier. Now, some features will no longer be available on this type of content, like comments. For me, if they take comments away, that'll basically like be shooting me in the face, essentially. I started YouTube because I want to chat to people and entertain people and start a conversation. Therefore, if the comments are taken away from me, I really don't. I don't know. Welcome to the adult world, my friend. I know, right? I mean, I was technically an adult at 18. I've always been more sure, but yeah. I don't know. Hopefully the copper thing won't affect my channel too much. Will it affect my business? Probably somehow, but I've got the Star Trek channel as well, which is doing really well at the minute, so it's, The benefit is, if comments are taken, just come over to Discord. That's what we're going to do. We'll just start serving comment things on there. And luckily, majority of you are in Discord already. We've already got 14,000 people on Discord now, I think. Or 13,000, one of them. So it's great to have you here. So yeah, are you happy with life right now? I'm happy. I'm very stressed and busy. I'm happy, yes. Things could be better, but, it's part of it. Anyway, let's build a tank. Feel free to continue asking questions, by the way. I like it when we get to discussing certain topics. It's great. Right, we're going to keep designing this tank. Again, thanks to Phantom Genesis for building this tank. It's great. I don't know why I'm suddenly starting to sound like Tony the friggin' Tiger here. It's great, kids. No, I don't want that. What about one of these cubes look like in grey? Nah, that looks boring. We do want a bit of grey on here, though. There you go. Nice, that's looking good. Nice. Where else should we put some stuff in here? I feel like something in here should go. The red can definitely go on these blocks. There we go. That marks that out nice and clear. And there we go. Cool, excellent. Jack, your main child-friendly video is Battle Force 5 video. Oh, that thing's like really old. I never understand how it got so many freaking views. Honestly, like really, what the hell goes going on there? But yeah, I guess that is like the only kid-friendly thing. And obviously, it's kind of sucks because those who do make kid-friendly content, particularly like Minecraft creators and Roblox creators, I know people see that as a meme, but you know, those creators are going to be really hard hit. To be honest, it's a shame because they're like peaceful content creators. And I think PewDiePie put it, I was even PewDiePie or someone else put it brilliantly. It's like, what is it? It's if you create content for adults, you're effed basically. If you create content for kids, you're effed as well. It's like, how do you deal with this? You know, it's not very easy for creators anymore, unfortunately. A shame, but you know, that's the way of life sometimes. Do you play Battlefield 5? Yeah, me and Kraz have been playing Battlefield 5 for a good couple of weeks now. We've stopped playing it recently because we got really bored of it again. I think we're going back to Battlefront 2 now. It depends, because obviously Rise of Skywalker content's out soon, and for the person who asked me earlier, I am massively excited for the Rise of Skywalker. Couldn't give two shits what anyone says, whether it's going to be bad or anything. I'm walking to that theatre, I'm excited to see it. It's going to be fun. Paint a single block pink. Oh no, fuck that. It's the Circle of Life, I know, right? Are there any RWI cargo units, or ground cargo units? No. Is your name Jack and are you a captain? No. My name's Jack, but I've not got the rank of captain. Can somebody honour me with the rank of captain? I'll take it. Technically, if I buy my own boat, does that make me a captain? Just saying. I think about starting a new series. No. Hey, Camp Jack, is the planet that's the colony lost crew stuck on the same planet as the original planet was? No, it just looks the same. We're moving off planet soon. I don't want to stay on this planet forever. In fact, base is over here. Look, if we just fly over here. Boom, look, it's for base and to keep. I think we've shown you this so far. If not, spoilers, but yeah. It's looking fun. In fact, yeah, we've shown you that so far. Rubber dinghy counts? What? Jack, you're a Grand Admiral. I guess so. Rubber dinghy. Owen, I'm going to get you a rubber dinghy and put you in it. That'd be a sight to see. So we was joking ages ago that we was going to do like a staff team holiday for Discord. I still reckon we should do that. We'll vlog it as well. I'm meant to be visiting Kraz soon. Maybe we'll vlog that. I don't like doing vlogs though, because, I don't know, it's weird. Jack, I officially honour you for the rank of captain. Thank you, sir. This is correct. Yes, it does. Have you got on board of space engineers? Oh, yeah, all the time. I get bored of space engineers, like, what, every once in a while? I think everyone does. So, yeah, it's... do you like Fallen Order so far? Yeah, I've loved the Fallen Order, to be honest. The 7th episode will be up Saturday. Or Sunday? I don't know. It's up at some point. Who do you hate more than Kraz? I don't hate Kraz. Some people seem to think that with passion, but no, I don't hate Kraz. Kraz is easily my best friend. So no, I don't hate it. I know some people get like wound up, oh my god, he bullies Kraz. It's just they don't understand our humour. That is basically me and Kraz's humour, is to take a piss out of each other all the time. We do it on Discord. Like, ask anybody who's in Discord. And we can definitely verify that's all we're doing all the time. That's just how our friendship works. And I think sometimes the average person on YouTube doesn't understand that friendship. Which is fine, you know, you shouldn't... I don't think you can understand everything from the get-go. But it's weird to claim, but, you know, I'm, like, bullying Kraz. It's like, ugh. People just don't understand that. And I've seen people scream and shout it before. It's like, fuck off. To put it plainly. There's my swear word quote. I've got to get one in just so this isn't kid-friendly content. Space Engines in VR. Yes, I'm going to check that out soon. And also, Vader Immortal Episode 3. That'll be coming soon. What if the keep was destroyed? What if the keep was destroyed? I don't know. It's not going to be destroyed. Hopefully not. We like the keep. So yeah. Thank you to everyone who's joining my Discord, by the way. Nice to see so many of you arriving. Yay. You know, you're good friends when you non-stop bully each other. It's not really bullying though, it's just friendly. I wouldn't class it as bullying. It's basically just us having fun with each other. That's me and Kraz's friendship in one. So yeah, I wouldn't use the word bullying, because I know some get, you know, touchy about that. And rightly so. Let's do this. There you go, that's looking good. Nah, let's keep them in black. Oh, careful. Have you considered trying a game called Armor? Yeah, I've played Armor before. I don't play it too much. We've actually got a server for it on Discord, but I don't have the time to set it up, unfortunately. We was going to do some Halo missions with it at some point, but again, never got around to it. I can't wait to play with these. Does this have a gyro on it? Gyro. Jesus. Oh, it's 0.2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not good. No, okay, I didn't want to change. Okay, something's overriding by itself. We'll leave that alone and try not to change it. Wait, Jack, try placing a tank underground. No, that would break everything. It seems to handle look right. Basically, we need an RWI tank for some stuff next week, so... It's looking good, though. So again, Phantom Genesis built this one. It's called the Brigadier. What's it called? The B2220 Brigadier. I'll post the link into the chat should you want to go and download it yourselves. There you go, if anybody wants it. He made that tank and posted it in my Discord. And I was like, yes, I want to use this for Conley. And these goes from there. So yeah, it won't appear in Conley anytime soon. It's going to be fun. But it looks quite cool though. So imagine that's like, tanks, fire. It looks fun. Awesome. Tank will live 5 minutes for kick-ass cinematic and rep. Yeah, probably. That's probably how it's going to go. Is Venom going to come back? No. Probably not anytime soon. Venom's got a very busy personal schedule, so unlikely he's going to come back anytime soon. I know it's a shame, but that's people's lives. It's why some people disappear out of Conley sometimes, because they do have personal lives and stuff to attend to. So yeah, we need that version. I'll upload this at some point, but I've got to get Phantom's permission before I do. There'll probably be some changes to this as well before it's officially RWI. So yeah. Tank 5 minutes. Where's the keep when it says? Is it going to be borrowed on a permanent basis? Well, this tank? Oh yeah, are we going to borrow it from RWI? Whoop. Is it number 9 for lights? It is. Oh, those lights look nice. That was awesome. Okay, right. How many more questions have we got? Jack, any cool battle ideas or videos coming soon? So yes, December will carry a lot of battles and stuff, so keep an eye out for that. As soon as I return from my trip next week, there'll be some more videos. Why is the tank shaking? I thought it was my desk for a minute, but no, it's a tank. Is it going to be an outrage rage video? Oh, I'd say, yeah. That'll come in December. Do you play Brick Rigs? I thought it was Black Rigs. What? No, I don't. Are you still a part of RWI story-wise? So basically, Planet Wars exists in its own story universe, so discredit that. In the Conley universe, no, we're not technically a part of RWI anymore. So yeah. Thanks, Oliver. Thanks for coming by, man. What if a random attack happens on the keep? We're stuffed, basically. Oh shit, we can't actually see anything out of here. It's so difficult turning this, though. I guess we can turn on the spot like that. If we could lock down the actual thing on top, that'd be great. What's number 9 do? Turret Slaver. I'm not sure what that button did. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, so the thing actually spins, so unless you hold it, it actually spins, which kind of is a bit boring. Well, not boring, it's kind of difficult. Let's have a look. What if the green drones trade crowds for the keep? How big do the multiplayer servers get and how many planets are they usually? Those are normal maps on there and they get to about 20 players on peak. They're a bit quiet at the minute because it's kind of weekdays and stuff. I thought we was going to crash into that, to be honest. Yay, tons of stuff on the floor. Don't drive in a hole. We should park it on hill a second. Let's see if we can get something. Zephyr. I have to get Zephyr. I want to see if a tank can ground an aircraft carrier. This is totally not a test for an upcoming thing. You could use the grey patches on the front of the turret to determine squadrons like X-Wing. Yeah, something like that could work. We've actually got a site to play with, so... We've damaged it. Now we've taken it out. Yay, strike one for the Republic. Keep firing. We took out a tree. That counts. I guess. I love how all of my live streams basically resort to destroying stuff. I don't even think we took out the thrusters fully. Tank doesn't like hills. Tank does not like hills. Come on, go forward. So the wheels are built using a glitch, I believe. That's why it's slightly slower. I can do the Hell March. Let's pause here a second. Do you intend in the future to do another video of Captain Shack or the Dutchman, the guy behind the mod for Empire War? I've never done one with the Dutchman, but I guess we could look into it at some point. The thing is, doing videos like Shack and people like that, it just comes down to getting schedules together. It's a nightmare. We're both extremely busy people, so it's you know, it's not something we can always do, unfortunately. I would like to do more videos, but again, it's just scheduling. It's a nightmare. It's basically a pain in the ass, to put it lightly. I know some people would like to see those videos, but no. Let me just quickly check something a second. Cool. You just killed the Huts. Why? The Huts? They were on a Zephyr, were they? Okay. You need to make a Discord account back in a bit. Oh, you need to make one. Okay, have fun. No, a Jar clan that rule over Tatooine. Oh, yeah. It needs modded cannons on it. We could put modded cannons on it. What do we have? I don't think this is available for small ship. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's see how well this goes down then. So, block weapons, put those on instead. Oh no, the thing's broken now. Uh-oh. I think I might be weighing it down too much. That's right. Quickly, we'll go get the other tank a second and we'll try it out. It might be the weight weighing it down too much, because you've got to be careful of the thing on the nose. I say, I know it can break weirdly sometimes. So there you go. It works fine now. What we'll do is... We've got a copy of them. Yeah, cool. Right, it's pasted in there. Okay. Lock weapons. Yeah, it's weighing it down too much, sad. I think those guns weigh too much. It's a shame, because they are nice, but yeah, they weigh too much. It's not going to work. This is the first live stream I've ever watched. Hello, welcome. Jack built a fighter jet. We actually upgraded the 203s recently. I'm not sure if I have any. I don't think I have them, unfortunately. Yeah, we upgraded these ones. I don't think these ones work, though. Yeah, they don't. Come on, full power. They sort of work. They're missing a reactor mod. We had to get one in here to basically make it work again, but yeah. Other than that, these ones were flying again. Shame, because RWI really suit these fighters. Can you turn the strength of the rotors up? We could try. Oh, I just pasted it into the ground, didn't I? Oh no, it survived, okay. Let's have a look. If we can change the strength of rotors, it might work. Rotor. Light system, light march, it's turret group 1. This might be it. Elevation. I don't want to touch it. I'll have a look at it later. If I touch it now, it's probably going to blow up and die, so. You should watch Commodore Gaming. I've never heard of that, but yeah. What happened if you lost everything but the keep? I don't know. Obviously, the Colony Lost is designed differently than Colony Wars. It's kind of designed similar. So yeah, we wouldn't lose everything but the keep. We'd make sure of that. What are your PC specs? They're custom built, so I can't really tell you like that. But I know it's contains an i7 and stuff like that. Cool, awesome. Let me just quickly check a SE thing a second. Cool. Right. Okay. Spartan, I've just read that comment and I don't want to read it again. Change the torque that increases the amount of weight a rotor can hold. Okay, cool. I'll change it in a bit. Can you spectate to a core like Earth? No, you can't. There's nothing down there. Literally, if you spectate down there, there's just nothing. There you go. Look at that. Nothing in there. You can just see the other side of a planet. It's boring. I wonder, though... So my question is, let's put this one over here. Britwigs like Space Engineers, or you can play Stormworks. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Stormworks. The tutorial just pissed me off royally. See, I don't think I'll be playing that anytime soon. Okay, cool. Right. Let's see. Number 8's close up. Landing gear. Now I want to see if I can somehow fly in and attach the tank. I bet it won't entirely work. No, it's going to be a pain, isn't it? I wonder if we can attach it to that solemn object there. Oh, careful. Yeah, that's not going to work. What about further down? Unless there must be like another sort of way. You just know this is going to go really well. I want to pelican it, yeah, basically. Let's get the spectator camera in a second. It doesn't like it. I think it's because we're connecting to subgrids, basically. Yeah, it does not like that. Oh dear. Uh-oh, Well, this is a new one. This is only going to end in tears, yeah. So if you're wondering why sometimes colony and stuff doesn't go to plan, this might be it. Try adding the new weapons to a turret group. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. If I just do thruster, I'll do up. Oh, now it's gone the wrong way. Down. Okay, let's try that. Oh, it's run out of fuel. Shit. Quick, eject, eject. Yeah, that didn't entirely go too well, did it? Yeah. Oh well, it was worth a try. Poor old Valkyrie. Never gonna work again. Bye-bye. Yeah, so let's not ever try that again with the tanks. We'll explain they somehow got here, and we'll find a way there. What if the purples didn't die? But like I said, they did. You can play the what if game for years, but it doesn't change what's already written and what I want to do with the series. So yeah. If you want, you can watch. I don't want to watch it though. I just realised how big the transport was. Oh yeah, the Valkyrie's really fun. Hopefully we'll see it in Colony Lost at some point. I can't imagine when though. It's not going to be anytime soon. Never realised how big the transport was. It's very fun. Very fun. If anyone's got any more questions and stuff, by the way, feel free to ask. This is kind of like a low-key Q&A stream, so it's fun. I'm just checking the chat a second. I thought I missed a question. Drop from a defender with parachute. We could. Could you make a series on a survival server that's not yours? Not really. That doesn't serve a point. I want to promote my servers, so it wouldn't make sense to post it on another. So yeah, changes the strength and goes to space. Could do. You probably could get the Valkyrie to work if we modded it slightly, because it's vanilla at the minute. So yeah. When are you rescuing Kraz? Soon. How many hours do you have in SC? 3,000 something. Which dropship came first? I believe it's a Raven, and then the latest one would be like a Valkyrie Mark II, but I don't know if Venom's released that yet, so you'd have to check. You can always drop off tanks with a huge frigate. I mean, RWI does have a couple of frigates. Let's have a look. Phoenix. Do we have a modern Phoenix? Here we do. Oh, imagine seeing a fleet of these in the sky again. I hope it stays in orbit. It does. Nice, look at that. Wouldn't it be cool in Colony Lost if like these two rocked up? They need to be redesigned again. When SE like because SE like, redoes the color palettes every 5 minutes, so it changes like the whole thing to like horrible. Yeah, please don't spam any words by the way, because the bot will automatically mute you. And also YouTube's currently got like a really big anti-spam policy thing going on. There you go, that looks better. Now we look a bit more vanilla. Yeah, this is a Phoenix. We included this one ages ago. Do we have the letters on it? Letters. Yeah, we do. I don't know why. Why didn't it come with a letters mod? Okay. Unless we... Oh, no, we're using a different letters mod, aren't we? And we're not using... I thought we were using that one. Oh, no, we're using different mods, that's why. This one uses some different ones sometimes. So, yeah. Build the Ford and Dawn from Halo. I mean, this is technically our version of it. This was our version of a Stalwart class, which was the in amber clad from Halo. Yeah, it was. I had to remember that then. Spawn a keep and put a tank in there. I don't think a tank will fit in there. So yeah. Hey Joe, what you can do about copper? Scroll back a bit. I answered that thing going on there. Does the RWO have a repair station ship yet? We have a station, not a ship. So yeah. That's one thing. Imagine seeing these rock up in Conilo. That'd be really cool. I'd like it if they did. Because we have the awesome bridge in here, don't we? Yeah. So the bridge really allows you to look over the battlefield, especially for view down there. It's probably better than Defender in a way for planetary operations. And then I think we had the Reliant as well. Reliant. This is going to be like really old. I'd be surprised if this even works. Ambercloud was way bigger in his mini mods. Yeah, don't forget that also this is made in a video game. In a different universe. So yeah, it's not obviously going to be the same size as the Amberclad. That doesn't work anymore. Let's not load into that. That's not going to work. I suppose there was a version of Reliant around here somewhere. There you go, Reliant Mark II. I knew I made one. The question is if this one works. This is either going to fall straight into that or not. Nope, that one doesn't want to work either. Okay, the Reliant's no longer going to work. Ah well. It's worth a try. Interesting we have seats in here. Right, back us up. We are just coming to the conclusion of destroying stuff randomly. Is this weird ship stuff? We are firing into the rear of it. Those things can't replace the Dawnbreaker. Good point. I think we just took out the main reactor as well. Yeah, we did. We took out the main reactor. So volleys of shots into there destroyed it. And we'll wipe it out just before it does crash down. I think we have the Dawnbreaker around here somewhere. That's a Space Dawnbreaker. And then the atmospheric version should be... Here we go. Here's the atmospheric version. Will the other guys get space laser? No, we're not using those anymore. They're broken. I think they might be fixed now, but they were broken ages ago. Let's just quickly move away from my tanks a second. Just so we don't shoot them up. Modernized version of the control panels. Yeah, we have them to be honest. Ta-da! I have a Dawnbreaker. It basically gave birth to the Vengeance in a way. I really liked creating this ship. It was really fun when we had this one. I would love it if we could do like another type of thing like that. A lot of people said, oh, why don't you do like Colony Lost in the same style as Colony Wars? But if I'm going to be honest, it's because it bored me after a while, so it wouldn't be fun making the same thing over and over again. You would get bored of it, and therefore it wouldn't be any fun anymore. So that's kind of my answer to that question. Put the Dawnbreaker and Vengeance next to one another. You've seen it before, because we did the final battle of Colony Wars. So you can go watch that one if you want to see both, because the Space Breaker is the same size. It was never extended. Are you going to do a live stream of Jedi Fallen Order? Not anytime soon. If so, it would be on Twitch. Use the connector for a tank? Yeah, we could do. The tanks will probably be deployed on it anyway. Bring back Planet Wars. There's nothing to bring back though. Like this, the series ended ages ago, so it's not. It's at a place where I don't want to continue it. Cause I think if I continue it, it wouldn't make any sense. Is Vengeance still alive? No, it's crashed. You saw that in episode 1. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. Do you think Space Engineers should add survival elements in SC First Hunger? I'm not sure, because Space Engineers is at this point where it's finished, and it appears just cosmetic stuff is where it is. I think Keen should start saving these features if they're going to make something different. We don't know what they're going to make next. They've not said anything, so I don't know, because at the minute they're hell-bent on continuing on Space Engineers and also the Xbox version, so we don't even know if they're going to make another game. But honestly, I'm not sure whether I'd want to see First and Hunger in Space Engineers, to be honest. It's a nice round-off survival game, but I'm not sure if it needs it. But simply put, Planet Wars in Cryo. Yeah, Planet Wars is in a good place. It's finished. It's done. So I don't have any intention to continue it, basically. Like, I know some would like to continue the story, but if we take a look, I think I might be able to show you this. Let's have a look. Should we see if we've got the final world for Planet Wars? There are mods that do Hunger Force. Yeah, there's mods that do it, so, you know. SE Toolbox. The last I heard about SE Toolbox was that it was gone and just destroyed. Will you repair the Avengers ever? Again, the Avengers is destroyed and gone. We left it behind. You can watch this in the Colony Lost series. Will you go back to Watchtower? Nope. It's gone. Yeah, SE Toolbox is discontinued now. I thought it was. Will you go back to the Vengeance to salvage it and the other ships in the graveyard? We could do it at some point. I don't think we will though. It doesn't suit the story. Colony Lost is a more story-focused series. So yeah, unless things suit the story, we won't do that. Giant spikes like the rams on a ship. That'd be fun. I'd like that. Yeah, that would be fun. We might have to restart Space Engineers, by the way. It has this bug at the minute where certain worlds don't want to close down. I was going to show you the last world from Planet Wars second. That's what I'm going to try and do. Because obviously it ended in Serenity, so I still have a world for it. But I'll see if I can show it to you. You should bring in another keep. We already have one keep though. I don't think we need another. There are some vehicles that are getting built. Because obviously the session which has just aired for you guys is session 6, which is episode 11 and 12, I think? Yeah. Now the session we've just recorded is session 8, to put that into perspective. And we'll record 9 on Monday. Will you guys upload Fins over to Workshop? Yeah, so we'll be uploading all the stuff to the Workshop in about December and doing it there. So you'll have a ton of stuff there to watch. And for those wondering, the next episode of Colony Lost comes out tomorrow night at 8 PM GMT, delays pending, etc. And also, don't forget, I'm also streaming on Saturday as well, the launch of a brand new supporter server. That is the Supporter Space Engineers server. Come along on Saturday. It's going to be really fun. Hopefully there's going to be a few of the guys here to show it off. It's going to be really fun. I'm excited for it. The new supporter server is going to be massive fun. That's open to YouTube members and Patreon. So if you're a YouTube member or a Patreon, you can join that server starting maybe tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to double check. I'm just going to kill SC into Task Manager a second. It doesn't like saving for some reason anymore. What time? On Saturday, the stream should begin at... what time should it begin? I'm not sure, actually. Sorry, we're just going to be on a black screen for a second. Can I open that? No, it says there. Okay. I thought I was going to open that. We'll just launch SC again. Have you done ships from the Legends Galactic Heroes? No. Is this your full-time log? Yeah. Log. Yes, YouTube is my full-time job. I run a business out of it. What if you rebuild Vengeance? We're not rebuilding Vengeance. I don't want to rehash ideas we've already done, essentially. I want to try and do more unique stories now. Yes, you'll still see some similar stuff, but you won't see certain things because it's, I don't know, if I rebuild the Vengeance, it's going to be boring watching us building that for like X amount of episodes. I'm trying to cut building down massively. Where is it? Nick. There we go. Yes, this is the world for Enigma, by the way. Some of you might notice it. It's not been touched in ages. I think this is a modern world. If not, we'll have a look. Are we ever going to see the other half of Hive? No. Cut down building the nanite mod. I don't like the mod though. It doesn't make building as fun. It's not that I don't like building. It's like I don't like showing it too much. So we'll prefer to do stuff on the other side. Can you steal another super land ship? I don't know. The file is dated 2019. Yes, it's called 2018. The file is dated 2019 because I moved my SE folders around quite a lot. Can we have a ship which is an abomination of other ships? I'm pretty sure other people can do that. Where is the drone, Jack? No spoilers, just a hint. The drone? What drone? I don't know what you mean. But hey, look what ship we're back on board. Welcome to the last world Planet Wars was in. Saved in exactly the same place. Of me just stood there. We've not touched this world in ages. Look at those LCD screens. They're pink. The mod's out of date. The tables have disappeared because that mod died as well. Let's go and spectator. It's nice seeing these ones again. Now this is all film accurate, by the way. Basically, like I say, the Serenity still has the hole on the side here, and this is where we're using scaffolding blocks as well. So that's why some of the stuff's pink. It's not because we painted it like that. But yeah, this still has the damage on here when it had the hull breach. Hence certain segments are like sealed off and you can't access them from here, etc. Apart from the boarded up staircase. So yeah, it's interesting. It's nice exploring this again, because it's like a piece of history we left behind. Don't ask why there's another ship over here. I'm not sure why this is over here. Bit weird, but okay. Because I think we were setting up this world, because we don't have a planet in here. No, we don't. So yeah, Eclipse. Let's have a look. I don't think anything was changed of this. No, it wasn't. We kept stuff in here. Cargo containers. Originally, I think we was going to have the artifact in there. Here we've got hidden thrusters in here. To think, like, when we ended this, we can do so much more now. Like, if we wanted a custom hollow table on the Eclipse, we could mod it in, etc. There is so much more that could be done if we filmed Planet Wars today. Like, what we could pull off would be fantastic. I enjoy watching people live. Hello there. Is the Eclipse still in the workshop? Yes, it might be broken now, though. I'm not sure if it still works. It probably looks a bit more like this. So yeah, not very fun. Ugh, look at that. Terrible. It's like we've got a main gun down here anymore. Yeah, so some of the mods might be broken. Out of interest, if we just copy this across a second. Remake Planet Wars. I'm not remaking Planet Wars. I really can't be fucked with that. I don't want to like keep rehashing content because I find that boring. Like if I was to remake Planet Wars, I'd have to drastically change a lot of stuff to suit my current needs. So I don't think it'd be fun. We'd lose the original story, to be honest. This in modern graphics looks very fun. I think, you know, maybe one day we'll bring the Eclipse back. But it would be for a special moment. I don't think we'll see it in Conley. We'll see some of RWI in Conley, but not that much. So yeah. I'm more of a COD and FIFA player. Would you recommend Space Engineers? Depends. I mean, depends what type of games you can get into. It's, I don't know. It's hard to tell. So yeah. So I'm just reading a thing a second. Could you bring the RWI Discovery Launch Station World download, please? No, probably not. It's kind of custom made. I don't really want to upload that one. But I guess we could upload it at some point. Maybe. We'll have to see. In Colony Lost, other people from episode 1 have you met talk? What? Have you met actually talk? Because it's a little confusing. Yeah, so they do talk. They do, trust me. Actually, do I have access to this anyway? Let's have a look. No. So there's going to be a new video coming soon talking about how I made episode 1. That's hopefully going to air either next week or the week after. I'm not sure when it airs. I'd have to double check. Not join game. I don't want to join game. So we find our film service still open. Question. Have you ever made an RWI ship based on Serenity from Firefly? No. Do we have Frontier? No, Mars Session 8, Colony Tease, Intro, Trailer, Green Drone Room. We have one of these in here. Lost V1. It might be this world. I can try this world. Basically, we use different versions of worlds when we're filming, so it depends what we got here. Will the Discovery be in Colony Lost? No, it won't be. I'd like to show it at some point. Do I even have the patches around here anymore? We was going to put some more of these on sale at some point, but is YouTube your full-time job? Yes, I run a couple of YouTube channels and I also do some other media work, and it all comes into one business. That's how I do stuff. Are you actually going to have a new flagship? Yes. One will come at some point, but it won't come right away. Just a hint, please, if you could help us get ideas about things. What do you want hints about things? I'm an expert in spoiling stuff. Do we have the other stuff here is what I want to know. Look, it's how I take thumbnails. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's still saved here. Hopefully I'm not driving. There we go. Boom. Am I wearing the right skin? I am, yeah. So welcome to what is episode 1. The ships are firing to me as I was taking a thumbnail, so yeah, it's got some stuff here going on. But this is episode 1, and all I'll say is this was a complicated episode to film. Hats off to my incredible film crew, by the way. Chris, who leads them, did a fantastic job of doing this. It was fantastic to put this world together, and I am so proud of how episode 1 folded out. My favourite thing was shooting down the Malta with the laser. Ignore why it's at this length, by the way. It's because we were testing certain things and had to damage it slightly. So yeah, it's not meant to be sitting at that one, but kind of is. I wonder if the effects still work in here, or are they bugged? Let's ignore the medical bay a second. Any effects in here? No, bugged. So we ran into an issue at one point where basically the effects weren't showing here, but yeah, we will do it at some point. So yeah, hack the green ship. We can't hack it. I mean, we could fly up to it, but the whole point of Colony Lost is I want to ground it. A lot of other SE series are like, oh, we got giant ships, we got giant rovers, da 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 da. I wanted to ground it, essentially, so it's more hand in hand. For me, the best episodes of Colony was when we was running along corridors, assault rifles in hand, storming a drone facility, and doing some stuff there. Therefore, I really wanted to do that. I'm just going to adjust the camera. I'm sitting down in the chair, hence why it's like only a head is here. So that's what I wanted to do. RGB just needs to exist to be shot down every time we see them. Not necessarily. Add a girl to Colony Wars, or Colony Lost in this case. I'd love to add a female like person to the series. However, I don't know of anybody who wants to join it. I know some females or some ladies, but I would not. They wouldn't be the type to join a YouTube series, if that makes sense. I can't just go, hey, fancy joining a YouTube series. They're also not really into Space Engineers. You don't want to force someone into the series if they're not into the game you're playing. It won't get a very good reaction. So unfortunately, I don't know anybody who'd want to come into the series from that background. But I think it'd be fantastic if we could get someone there as not just for diversity and stuff like that. I think it'd bring a very interesting POV, but also interest point as well. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it'd be very interesting, basically. So yeah, that's something I want to do. But again, it's not something that can be done right away. Is Jack talking about girls' never out? It's not that. It's more or less. It's kind of hard to say because I don't say I don't want to use someone for content because that sounds like a dick. That's what I'm trying not to say. Hence why it sounds weird. Yeah. That's kind of why I'd like to bring some. But one idea I had at one point, for those who know, I was going to produce Space Engineers Enigma and Space Engineers Redwood. I wanted a female first officer, as I thought that could be really cool. A bit like Number One in Star Trek. I wanted something like that, but it just didn't come to fruit. I think I had a female voice actor at one point. It just didn't work out though. So yeah, you need more Scottish people. I think we've got enough Scottish. Your thoughts on Xbox SE? So Xbox SE is very interesting, I shall say. I think it's going to be good, but yeah, it depends how it comes out. Hopefully the gameplay stream next week we'll be able to see what Xbox SE gameplay is like and whether it be worth it. I think if you're already playing Space Engineers on PC, you don't need to worry about Xbox, and I probably wouldn't recommend it. My decision may change next week. However, if you're waiting to get SE, you can't afford a computer, or you just can't fit one, yada yada, then I think it'd be a good opportunity. But don't expect to be able to create like this stuff on the Xbox version. I mean, if anybody does recreate this world on the Xbox version, I will give you £5. I don't know. It basically, you wouldn't be able to do something to this scale on the Xbox, in my opinion. But again, I've not gone hands-on of it just yet. This is why I like you, Captain. You're not a bastard like forcing people to play games that they not like. Yeah, and everyone who's in Colony Wars is because they wanted to be there, and Colony Lost. I love how the name for the series is Colony Wars at this point. Will you try to salvage the Vengeance? No. What's your favourite ship? Probably Defender. Shoot on the Malta again. It won't crash. I need 2 people to shoot it down, believe it or not. Thanks for the advice, Jack. No worries. Well, you agree to now have to do it. Yeah, go on then. If you recreate this world on Xbox, I'll give you a $5. Anyone who does that. Or the first person who does it, not anyone, because I'm not made of money. I'm new to SE. How do you paste a blueprint? So just press F10 if you're in creative mode. Grab whatever you want. So in my case, excuse me, the Superiority Fighter. I'm going to hiccups and drinking right now. Copy the clipboard. This will load longer than usual because of the type of world I'm in. So once you've selected your blueprint, just tick on it. It'll eventually load into the world. And just click paste. You just click with your left click of the mouse, paste it in, ta-da! And it falls to the ground because Jack just poses in a spaceship into an atmospheric place. Yay! I'm so proud of this world, to be honest. It's really cool putting this together. So essentially it's designed on like a path thing, but I'll explain more about this in an upcoming video soon, so keep an eye out for that. Salvage is probably one of those common words they say in a game. Yeah, Castle really brought that to life. So obviously Castle entered the second half of Colony Wars, and that's all thanks to Finn for bringing him in. I like to play, but my computer doesn't have a graphics card for it. I don't have money to get one. And you can always consider Shadow. That's something I was going to talk more about soon. Jack, what's the favourite series on your channel? At the minute, it's obviously Colony Lost. Then I think followed by Colony Survival. Wars was very interesting. I loved Colony Wars. However, I liked the more relaxed pace of Colony Survival. In Colony Survival, up until like the last 10, 20 episodes, it was very much relaxed, doing what we want and just having fun. With Colony Wars, I was planning and organising so much, it just got really tiring and a bit of a bore. Not a bore, I still enjoyed it, but it was very stressful, whereas Colony Survival was more relaxed. Jack, I subbed today. Hello today. Well, thank you for subscribing. Colony was great. Yeah, it's not to say Colony Wars wasn't great. I loved producing Colony Wars. It was really fun. But yeah. Can we see a Green Drone anti-salvage character? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, the capabilities will be limited with Xbox SC as the hardware is nothing compared to decent. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Just take a look around and see what it is. That's what I'm saying. So, gameplay stream is next week. I highly recommend watching it. Even if you're not into the Xbox version, watch it. It's going to be fun. Jack, will there be a series based around the Discovery? No, not at the minute. There was going to be. However, things just didn't work out, so I couldn't do one, unfortunately. But there will be at some point. I think so at some point. I know I've just contradicted myself there, but yeah. That was odd. Something just alerted me. What do I see here before me? A granary loaf? Okay, cool. Sorry, I was reading something there. The Space Shuriken needs to be a thing. Oh, fuck that. Why is the defender shooting it with ground? So basically, in certain aspects, we control the guns to shoot in certain distances. When the world reloads, it resets the guns. So they're firing in stupid directions at the minute. If you notice, I think one Vulcan's firing at the ground as well. It might have shot the other off. Set condition 1 for the ship. Set condition 1 for the ship. I think I had a soundboard for that, didn't I? There we go. There you go. Can we see someone like split any of those on YouTubers? Could we see someone? I mean, you can see any of them, but they won't be in the series. Jack, would you care if someone just made their own series in your universe? I wouldn't necessarily care, but my law is my law. You can't mess with that unless you're on a channel. So, I mean, if you want to go make your own stuff in my universe, it just won't affect what you see on my screen, essentially. I know some people are like, oh, but I want to build this and this, and you should write your stuff around there. I know where I want my story to go, therefore I don't want anything to affect that, essentially. Luckily, I'm not like Star Trek or Star Wars where I have to play by massive continuity laws, as I think we'd have broken about 50 of them by now. Continuity, that's the word. Not continuity. Continuity. I struggle saying that word. So yeah, I have to play by that. So yeah. Have you watched The Mandalorian? Maybe build a main character ship. Yeah, that could be interesting. Mandalorian is very fun. I'm liking that at the minute. I don't know if I could build a main character ship though. I think that's quite a lot of pain. Oh, there we go. Set to daylight a second. Why don't we just run through this for a second? What we'll do is just run through this. How many mods do you use? Quite a lot. Is there any Xbox news? Yes. Tune in next Thursday for an Xbox gameplay reveal stream on the Keen Software House channel and their Twitch channel. I'm kind of confused why you left the base unguarded. Am I the one who thinks about this? Yes, you should think about that for a reason. Blow it to shite. I'm not going to blow the world up. I actually need this. So if you notice, this world was designed almost like a video game level, so we knew where we was going, hence the random, convenient paths between the ships. That's another part of the Vengeance. I believe this might have been removed at the end of the stage, though. We had to remove certain aspects of it. Here's a CNL cargo ship. This is one of Kraz's ships. Both crashed down here. Also, green drone ship there. Very nice. More cargo stuff here. This was meant to be a dead body of a CNL person. I'm not sure if I kept that scene in or not. We record for about an hour. Sometimes I have to cut elements out of it, so certain things won't make it in. Is it going to be a mutiny in the series? No. I was going to ask the unusual question, is it possible to build a drone that can hack and repair something by remote? Kind of, I guess. Maybe. Hello, drones. How you doing? Just running by you. Bye-bye. I should really turn on targetable, shouldn't I? So also, here's a... I'm just going to fly away from them a sec. This is one of Papel's ships. This is another DOF ship that's crashed down here. That's kind of what was going on there. Obviously, Malta's off in the distance. Another RWI ship crashed here. I don't think we ever gave this one a name. No, we didn't. I forgot to name this. So this is like the unknown RWI ship that crashed here. The idea is this one came along with the Malta and crashed down here early on. We've also got the Malta crew. This is where Owen, Lur, and Moores came across, the three Malta Marines, or RWI Marines. Their story expands soon, so keep an eye out for that. Rip Morder, you shouldn't let Bash drive anyone. Yeah, he probably crashed that one as well. Now, this is where things get interesting, and I love creating this atmospheric scene here. For me, this series is all about cinematics, telling a story, and building the atmosphere of a series. It sounds like I'm going crazy director mode here, but when you walk up here and you start to see the sort of rigid remains of the DOF ship, it kind of like brings perspective into the world. And I feel like I'm kind of doing a director's commentary here, but it was really cool seeing how this came apart. And obviously, you know, having half a ship here, half a ship here. It was actually a struggle creating this, believe it or not, because the drone people who built this ship didn't build very much inside it, so there wasn't much to work with. But we had fun with this one over here. Somebody actually removed the bloody F sign, so it just said, I think it's a DF or DR. I'm like, who the fuck's the DR? And obviously there's dead bodies of drone members around here. This is how we explain the other members not being in the series. And obviously Papel and Finchley joined us. It's nice to have them as well. I wanted like all the teams to come together. That's like kind of a fun part of doing it. So yeah. Also designing this world was a friggin' nightmare. Will you make a series for the RWI? Not anytime soon. Bash is worse than Kraz. Kind of. They're both like each other. People just amplify on what they see for the current one. Also, as we reach up here, there's another green drone destroyer crash down. More drones around here as well. These are the new modern drones. Another DOF ship crashed down here. I really liked this aspect of it sticking up. It looks like the ship's cracked in half or split in half. It was really fun creating that. And also up here is kind of like the green drone base. This is where we got the rovers from, and we drove off in the distance in a happy sunset. It was fun. I think I can power this up. Yeah, go, ram it, go. I think we just drove over actually. Oh no, it did ram. Okay. I wonder if we can drive through the wreckage. Let's go. We're just driving around the film set at a minute. If we had rovers from the start, like as soon as we exited the Vengeance, that would be fun. We are kind of stuck. I've got the car stuck. Quick. There we go. Why are people on about... oh, I can't fucking say that. I wish the tyres had more of an impact in their seat, so like when I drove over something, it would actually break it. Let's go. When's the next episode going to air? The next episode of Colony Lost is tomorrow at 8 o'clock GMT. Is this from Colony Lost? Yes, this is the main world from Colony Lost. I'm just journeying around it, breaking stuff at the minute. What advice would you give someone attempting to make their own space in your cinematic? Take your time with it. They don't just come like that. You need to take your time with it. And it's a very draining process, so be prepared. Like I say, you can spend about 2 hours making a 2-minute segment. Yeah, suck it, drone. Is damage turned off or something? The live damage is now on. Yeah, blow up the drones. Suck it, drones. We missed. It blew up ourselves. Shit. We've blown up ourselves. Whoops. We didn't need the internal part of a mortar, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't need that. Technically, when you're trying to drive without, while missing half of your truck, it's kind of difficult. I also just blew up the front of it again. We didn't need that either. We have emptied out the mortar now. This is how easy it is to destroy it. In my defense, I am being careless driving around a crashed wreckage remains. It's now a flatbed. Exactly. It's now a flatbed. Something else just blew up behind me as well. I probably should be worried about that. Ah well, fuck it. Now we're definitely weight shredding. Okay, let's turn the damage off here, and let's just ignore that now. Job well done there. Well done, everyone. Okay, cool. Alright, people, if you have any last questions, feel free to ask them now, as I think, we're coming up to about an hour now, haven't we? Okay, we've gone over an hour. I'm probably going to end this up here and head off for the evening, as I want to get some stuff doing. Yeah, I want to do some stuff, because I've got some editing and stuff to do, so lots of stuff to do. All fun and games. We still have half a rover, Jack. Exactly, we still have half a rover. Jack, do you recommend any SE mods? Azimuth mod, that's got a lot of stuff in it. Depends what you're looking for, to be honest. There's tons of mods out there. You can probably find the ones you'd like yourself. So yeah. No, don't leave us. Do you pre-record Colony Lost? Yeah, good question. So we pre-record Colony Lost. We're currently about 3 weeks ahead of what you see on screen. So as explained, you're seeing episode or session 6 this week, which is 11 and 12. We've just recorded session 8. So we're about 2 to 3 weeks ahead. Wait, it's been an hour. Indeed, it's been an hour. It's been an hour and 16. I want to come on and do a short stream tonight to see how everyone's doing. See, get some exciting and go from there. Owen's marine training. Yeah, we need to do that sometime. After Colony Lost, could you consider Colony in Exodus? Maybe. It depends. I'm not confident on doing another Colony series just yet. Let's finish this one first. And then we'd be, when we'd sort something out. It basically just comes around to what I want to do. I don't want to stress things too much, because then it doesn't turn out right. Right. Yeah, I'm losing with Will's feet tonight. Well, I wish I could become a YouTuber like you. Start making YouTube videos. I can't promise you'll get anywhere like me because I'm mental. But yeah, just start making videos. That's kind of how everyone does it. You just start making stuff and go from there. Is Owen an actual Marine? No, he's not a Marine. He's a very poor uni student. No, he's fine. What do you think of the Atlas laser? The Atlas laser, it's fun. I like the mod. So yeah. Do you like the Chevy or Ford? I don't know. Do we even have them in the UK? I know we have Fords. I don't know. If you're Mentum, what is Castle? He's Salvage. Maybe it's Salvage by Maybelline. So Camjack, ideas and just make up and just make your own little universe, copying his universe and trying to keep his own guidelines. I mean, I've not copied anyone's universe. I mean, you can copy mine if you want, but I'd recommend getting something more original. So yeah, that's kind of what I think. Yeah, so regarding like making another series, I'm not going to say I'm going to make one yet, so it's probably going to be a no, because we've not even ended this one. Colony Lost is meant to go to about 50 episodes, so we're not even concerned about a new series yet. Let's get past that first, then we'll think about it. And I think that will take us up to March, roughly? Yeah, March, roughly, I think. Or February. I'll have to double check my calendar later. What episode will you go get Kraz? 20-something, I believe. But don't worry, there's a ton of cool stuff in between, and Kraz is coming back very soon, in December, most likely. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Is it December or January? He's coming back at some point. So yeah, don't worry about that. He's coming back. Amazon Salvage. Amazon Salvage. That's what we should do. Amazon Salvage. We need that in our lives. That would be fun. What happened to the rovers? They got blown up. The Green Drones blew them up every 5 times. Could the survivors be Green Drones, like in disguise? No. What episode you got? I just answered that one. I think I come up with too many twists sometimes. I mean, I'm also developing twists in the background, so if you can anticipate what I'm up to, good luck. There's some stuff coming for Colony Lost, which I've written, which no one will have expected yet, as it's quite fun. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be quite fun. I still have to see a new Build Wars version, happy with all the updated stuff. Yeah, there's going to be some new content in December, stuff like that, because I always do like the Christmas content. So we've got some stuff coming soon, just keep an eye out for it. There's tons of moving parts at the minute. I'm also away next week on some personal stuff. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming in December, don't worry. We've got streams coming back. Fucking hell, it's December not next week, week after next, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Fuck. So yeah, there's tons of stuff coming, don't worry. Stellaris stuff is returning in December as well. I think we can do some Stellaris streams, as that's quite fun last year. So yeah, we've got a ton of like Christmas stuff planned. This is going to be fun. And obviously also Colony Lost as well. So yeah, tons of stuff coming, don't worry. Tons of content. I think I've just said that about 50 times. You get the gist. Are you secretly a green drone? Just thinking, no, I'm not a green drone. No. More puns for the merry. Okay, cool. Q&A is just put in the Discord link. If anyone wants to come and continue chat, hop in the Discord. I might be in the general or lobby chat. I might be in like 5-10 minutes. See how I feel. But come in anyway. It'll be fun. Anyway, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. It's about to turn midnight here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to the person who donated earlier. I do have your name somewhere on the screen. Thank you very much. I will be back on Saturday. Tune in at 9 p.m. GMT on Saturday, or 9:30. Just tune in by 9 p.m. GMT. And we'll be streaming a brand new Space Engine server. Hopefully Kraz might be with us. If not, some of the Discord friends will be with us, and some of the supporters as well. So anyone who's a YouTube member and a Patreon, check out that, as our brand new server is launching on Saturday. It's going to be quite fun. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to disappear off for the night. Unfortunately, after 2 years, I've still not got an ending screen, but enjoy this. Thank you very much, everyone. See you in Discord. Bye-bye.